Hello, hi and welcome everybody. It's Ruth here, artfulstampin.co.uk. Welcome to one of my live tutorials. If you're catching this on the replay, thank you so much for coming back and watching and seeing what I'm up to. Just thought my screen looks a little bit... I always forget to check the screen, to check that it's not too blurry. There we go, that's better. That's a bit clearer, isn't it? Okay, so before we get started, I wanted to share with you what I sometimes do if I need a little bit of inspiration. And I try generally not to look on Pinterest for specific pins regarding stamp sets that I have. Usually I have the attitude that if I've purchased a stamp set, it's because I like it, so I really generally don't have a problem using a stamp set. What I sometimes have a problem with is just finding the right colours that I want to use. So I do have on my Pinterest board, so if you don't follow me on Pinterest and you think this is a good idea, I do pin colour combo inspiration, okay? So I'm just going to show you some of the things that I have currently in that board. So if you don't follow me, it's Artful Stampin on Pinterest. And I have actually pinned some things that I have used in the past, but I do have various colour combination ideas. Okay. Now the other thing I have as well, and I'll just find it, is I love pinning flower arrangements that I like the look of, because I love flowers. I mean, who doesn't love flowers? And often from a flower arrangement, I'll get a really lovely idea. So, oh look, this one's really striking, isn't it? With the black and the bright green and the white and the cream and the pale yellow. Ooh, I think I might try that. That's a bit unusual, and it's going to set, that's like a challenge to me. That's quite, yeah, that's quite a challenge. So I'm going to grab some colours and, yeah, maybe some black. The colour scheme I've done recently. Yeah, let's see what that looks like, guys. So hello everybody, welcome. So if you're coming on the live, do say hello. Please remember to keep your comments on topic. And we usually generally talk about crafty things, and then sometimes I tell a little joke before I get a topic of conversation started. But we try and keep it light and friendly on here, as it's a little bit of escapism, isn't it, from what's going on out there. So we try and keep it light in here. Right, hello everybody. Great to see you. I'm going to just grab up my other device and see who's on here and who I need to say hello to. So if you are a regular here, please look out for the newbies, look out for the new names that we haven't seen before, and do welcome them in, please. Right, bear with, get in there. Right, there we go. So that image I just saw had these really sort of lovely dark contrasts of colour there. So I'm wondering whether we can achieve that. Might put some yellow down and see what happens. And then I was thinking the other day, I haven't done my bookmarks for a while, but then I have been making the more slimline cards because they've been so much fun to do. So I guess no, Martina, you're not. It doesn't apply to you. Yeah, so I think we'll aim this one to be like a slimline card. So we'll do a design kind of across, and I'm thinking the flowers could go across the bottom, and then maybe have some branches coming up through or leaves coming up through. So we'll see. We will see. We will see. So welcome everybody. Hi Sheila. Oh, enjoy Sheila. God bless you. Have a lovely time. Have a wonderful time. So I'm just going to get some of this pale yellow down. And I guess because in my head I'm thinking, you know, 3 slimline cards I can get out of this. Thinking, you know, we're going to cut this into 3 pieces. So there's a little bit of texture to this stamp, which is nice. So, and then we have the second one, which you can then stamp over the top of the one that I've done before. So I find it useful to just get it aligned, to figure out where on earth it's meant to go. There we go. I think I've got it there roughly. It's not terrible if I don't get it quite perfect. Hi Glenna, hi Connie, hi Janice, Delinda. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. That's very kind of you. Hi Lorraine. Janice, Connie, Martina, Janine, Valerie, Deborah, Kathleen Whipple. I love that name. Nessa, Paula, Sharon. Hi guys. Oh, it's so nice to see you all. Really lovely to see you all. Oh, I thought I had it then. What's going on? So that one's there. Oh, there we go. Oh, that one wasn't quite right, was it? Oh well, never mind. Oh dear, I'm not doing very good on the lining up today. I should have done the dark one first. Sometimes it is handy to do the dark layer first and then do the light over the top, because you can see what you're doing a bit more, but never mind. Okay, so let's get that fabulous central piece that I love. I love that centre. And I'm going to grab in some, I think some Smoky Slate. We'll see how that translates. And then if I need it to go darker, I can always add the basic grey afterwards, can't I? So. Oh, thank you, Martina. That's so kind of you. Well, our heads are already buzzing with sort of maybe ideas of bringing other demonstrators in on it. Doing a bit of a collab. So we'll have a think, because possibilities are endless, really. Okay, so that's the... Send that down. Let's get some more yellow flowers down. I think we could maybe fit in some of these little yellow ones. Oh, go for it, Joanne. Yeah. Do you mean just do a live, or do you mean... I don't know, what do you mean? Do Zoom, or... Ah, did you find it, Janice? I have to tell you, let you in a secret. I've been investigating for the last 2 or 3 weeks, trying to figure out where it is on my account that I had to change the settings. And it's the sort of thing I was trying to do late at night. You know when an idea hits you late at night and you think, right, I must Google that. And you think, oh, I really should go to bed. And then I would Google it and then think, oh, I give up. I can't find it. I can't find it. And then the other day, maybe it was because I was then trying to follow the instructions via my phone, but then I was looking at my Zoom account on my laptop. I was like, oh, I found it now. And it's just taken me so long to figure out how to get that setting sorted. Yeah, I've got a feeling though you still need to be able, your YouTube account still needs to be, what's the word? You still need to be able to go live on your YouTube account. You can't just use Zoom to go live. You do have to have the verification to be able to do it from your YouTube account. It's the benefit of it is just that we can then have 2 or 3 people on. So yeah, you Googled it, yeah. Right, so I just wanted to get a little bit of this grey in the middle of these flowers. I'm going for quite a classic palette here, actually. I do love grey and yellow together. It's one of my favourite combinations. Because it's quite a happy combo, isn't it? But it's quite restful on the eyes. Oh, have you, Lorraine? Facebook rooms, yeah, they're quite fun as well. The only thing I find though with Zoom, you can have as the host, you can have a little bit more control over what's going on, because you know people are still getting used to Zoom etiquette and things, and forget to switch their mics off and whatever. But so if you're in Facebook rooms, you actually have to sort of say to somebody, please can you turn your mic off, because I don't know, you might have the Hoover going on in the other room or whatever. But with Zoom, you can, if you're the host, you can just mute people. Great. You have the power. Right, I do love these leaves. Now, oh, I forgot, I did pick out this, because someone used this in a class that I was doing the other day, and I thought, I'd forgotten how much I love this stamp here. So I thought I would use it today. Now, I did stick my blocks through the dishwasher today. And they're sort of a bit cleaner, but I think I could just do with scrubbing them really. Right, I want to use this leaf, but I don't want all of it. I'm just going to ink up a bit of it, because I just want to tuck some of it in there like that. Oh, that's pretty. Just check, I don't need it all inked up. Oh, that's great, Janine. Oh, that's nice of Zoom, isn't it? Yeah, I think they did it at some point over lockdown, actually. Yeah. I've got an account, so it doesn't make any difference to me, but because I ended up having to get one obviously for work, and then also because of our church we use it for fellowship times. So. Oh, thank you, Paula. That's a good tip. Yeah, I'm going to have to stock up on my alcohol. That sounds a bit dodgy, doesn't it? Oh, didn't mean to do that there. Never mind. My rubbing alcohol, we call it here in the UK. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what it is about sitting here. It gets me all sneezy. Right, let's get some other leaves in. I've got Pear Pizzaz sitting here as well, because I want some 2 different greens in here. Liking this colour palette, thank you. Me too. Oh, where's the block gone? Oh, we had some other blocks earlier. They all got to. Yeah, usually I sneeze 3 times, so you're lucky there. I might still come though. Whew. Okay. Just going to swipe that little bit of the stem there so I can get it right under that flower. I know you hear me say it so often, but some of you, if you're new to my channel, you may never have heard me say it before. But I like to just clean that stem so the leaf can get right. So it gives the illusion of it coming from underneath the flower. It does make quite a difference. So there's a difference between rubbing alcohol and isopropanol. Rubbing alcohol actually has some sort of oil in it. Isopropanol is pure. Oh, I did not know that. When I sneeze, I do 9 or 10 in a row. Oh, I always keep a bottle of alcohol on my desk drawer at all times, says Martina. Well, Martina, now we know what you add to your coffee, your 2 coffees that you make when you go to your craft desk. Right. We've got to introduce the black somewhere. Got to have some of that black. I really like the idea of that. Okay, so this is the bit where I'm going to have to be brave. I remember a while back stamping some lovely pink flowers, and then I stamped the black with that leaf. Oh, it looked really nice. But I think what I'm going to do today is just use a portion of this tree. Black butterflies, that's a good idea. Who's that coming up with a good idea? It's Delinda. He's an electronic tech. He has to clean the motherboards. Ah. Well, funny you say that. My friend was over building my son's computer. So technically he's a workman, so he could be in the house, because of course we're not allowed to have people just turn up at our house at the moment. Okay, right, here we go. I would say wish me luck, but I don't believe in it, so hold my hand. Hi, Linda. Oh, right, next time, clean the stamp, Ruth, properly. Dear, look, I've got some. We'll hide it later, though, don't worry. We'll fix it. Oh, there we go, Janice. Yeah, my mum doesn't drink either. You're right, Helen. She just gets drunk sniffing it. My mum's jolly enough without alcohol, isn't she, Helen? When she's in one of her funny moods, she doesn't need wine. When I say funny, I don't mean like weird. I just mean when she's in a happy mood. Oh, yes, they are a bit like deer antlers, aren't they? Yep. Just a bit of texture. You know me, I like a bit of texture. Hi, Tashana. How you doing? Lovely to have you here. Right, I'm feeling like I need to do some coming down here as well. But I'm not sure. I don't know whether to try and get some of my other trees out to see what else I can do. Gotta be brave. Just do it, Ruth. Okay. Yes, I needed a bit of a pick-me-up tonight, so I thought I'd choose nice colours that made me feel happy. I was doing my mystery stamping and I spilt red wine over, oh dear. What's a mystery stamping? What does that mean? Is that where they don't know what you're going to do? Sounds quite exciting. I've got a team meeting coming up. Okay, right. I'm going to stop there. And I'm trying to think. Oh, we have got these little sprouty things, haven't we? I could add some black from there. I'll come in so that you can see it a bit clearer. Oh, your cats do it. Hi, Carol. Oh, yes, apparently the Stampin' Up! New cup, Janice, is very good. Yes. Oh, yes. No, Karen was telling us both, wasn't she, the other day? Do you want me to get you one for Christmas, Janice? You could put your red wine in it. I do like this little stamp. It's really fun. I'm going to do one on Zoom soon for my YouTube followers so you can join me. Oh, how exciting! What, a mystery stamp along? Is that what you call it? You'll have to ring me. Oh, you've got the cup already. Oh, okay. Yes, I thought next time I do my demo order, it's going to go on there. I'm going to get one for myself. So for those of you who don't realise, if you're a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, Stampin' Up! Make merchandise, special merchandise available, you see, for us as demonstrators. And they've recently added some new things to the shop for us. And we can only ever order it on certain types of orders. So when you become a demonstrator, you can do what's called a demonstrator order. So then you can buy these extra goodies. So they've recently updated it, and there are some nice new notebooks and a lunch bag which looks gorgeous. I'm wondering if I can buy it and not use it as a lunch bag. I can use it as something else. Oh yes, I've bought some of the new stuff, says Tashana. Oh, tell us what you think of it, Tashana. Yes, I tell you what to bring and you follow the clues. Ah. Oh, bye Linda. Is Linda off? Where's she going? I have to go, girls. My grandson's daring me to do an agility game. If I don't show up tomorrow, it's because I broke a hip. Oh, okay. I love the lunch bag, but it's not much use if you work from home. No, that's true. I wonder if you could use it as, like, I don't know, a wash bag? Could you put your toiletries in it? Could you put your spare loo rolls in it? If anyone has spare loo rolls at the moment. What's the spare loo roll? Oh dear. Anyway, in joke. This might not be funny in a year's time. So it is now November 2020. And we're joking about loo rolls. Because, would you believe, every so often they become very scarce. Right, hi Cheryl. Hi Amanda. Oh, bye Helen. Good night. Right, so that's a little bit of the black gone in, and I'm wondering whether to use that leaf here, this one, to do some extra grey. And also, I love, you know, my little favourite buddy stamp that I like. I might use that in a second to do some little buds here and there. Let's get a little bit more grey going on. We can't go on holidays, so a wash back. Well, we could just go on holiday to the next room, couldn't we, Janice? We could, you know, set up a tent in the front room or something and camp out, you know. I think we're going to have to be inventive with our holidays from now on. You know, and then just like go on Zoom. Or just put, you know, beach sounds on the telly. Put a halogen heater on and just warm your hands by it, and then, you know, have sea sounds and seagulls and, you know, sipping Campari by the beach type thing. I've never sipped a Campari in my life, I have to say. Please use a little bud stamp. I saw it on Pinterest, a Christmas tree made from toilet rolls. Whole toilet rolls. Oh, that's a bit brave, isn't it? That's funny. Right, for those of you who are not watching live, I am talking to real people. Honest. Gov. Right, let's bring the buds in. Little buds. Love these little buds. Thank you, Cheryl. Yes, it's a fun little colour scheme, this. I'm putting all my spare little stamps I'm putting on a block next to me so I don't lose them. Because you know what I'm like. Yes, good idea, Lorraine. Oh no, actually this is so Saffron. I'm wondering whether to use that or Daffodil. We'll try it and see what happens. Oh, now, what do you think about me doing it in the tree? Should I try it? Oh, it looks quite nice. Sorry, my hand just obliterated that then, so you couldn't even see what I was doing. Do it again. I think I might need to do a bit of re-inking. Looks good. Good, good. So, hands up. Now, be honest, who has not had a go at this style of stamping before? Because I know I've got a few new subscribers. I have seen you. I also know that some of you haven't subscribed and that you just hope to be able to find me again one day. But it does help if you subscribe, because then you find it much easier to find me. Also, if you hit the bell button, it means you get a notification when I'm going live. Right, I quite like that in the So Saffron. Hello, Miss Ellen. Just done the housework and headed out the door. Good for you, girl. Have a fabulous day. I'll be in touch with you. I think we might be able to chat over the weekend. Just saying. Shamefully. Oh, Glenna. Right, we might have to change that, Glenna, when you're not so busy. I might just have to call you up and go, come on, Glenna, get your stamps out. Let's do this, girl. Oh. Take care, Ellen. I've only done one, but not too good. Keep going, Kathleen. Gotta keep going. And you. And keep going, Sharon. I tried it out once and I actually made 4 cards and here's one left. We'll have to do it again when we can visit. Ah, excellent, Lorraine. Okay, so I feel like there's a little bit missing at the moment. I think we need a little bit of texture in here. So might just bring in some yellow blobs to start off with, and then I'm anticipating bringing in some little black snowflakey type things. So let's see what the Daffodil Delight does. No, Amanda, you broke your thumb. Oh, sweetheart, how did you do that? That sounds blooming painful. I did know someone who broke their thumb doing bell ringing once. You weren't doing that, were you, by any chance? In the door. Oh, 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 oh. You know when you get that funny feeling? Oh, I just had it. Thanks, Nessa. You're funny, Martina. Okay, going in. It works. How pretty is that? Oh, that's helpful to know, Jane. I suppose it depends whose door it was. Have you had to take time off work, Amanda? Okay, so now I've done that, I'm wondering if the centres of the flowers need a little bit more to make them pop. So I'm wondering whether just to go back in now with the basic grey on top of that smoky slate. Because I feel like... Oh, it did happen at work. Are they culpable or... Have you had an accident at work today? You know, you get those phone calls. Have you had... Oh, we're sorry to hear you've been in an accident. I'm like, what? What accident? Tell me more. I've been in an accident, have I? I don't seem to get those phone calls at the moment. It might be because I keep blocking them, but there we go. Right, I feel like we need a little bit more green. So we'll get the good old leaves out. Did I find my lost stamp? No. No, I didn't, Jackie. I'm still holding on. Holding out hope. Holding on to hope. That's the word I want. Okay, should we have some leaves flying off? Oh dear, I'll keep piling it on this one, don't I? But never mind. More is more. Hi Sheila. I thought you were doing your Thanksgiving thing. Oh, thank you, Joanne. And yellow's not your favourite colour. Okay. Oh, you lost the birdhouse from this set. Oh no. Right, let's have a look. Where else could I put the leaves? Maybe across here. There we go. Yeah, it's a bit whitish over here. That's not. I suppose I'm losing some of those flowers into the background, but anyway. Don't quite know what else I could do. Oh, I've done that, Sue. I've crawled on the floor already. Yeah. Yeah. Can we get a stamp replaced? Only when you replace the whole set, Deborah, unfortunately. Those leaves made the yellow flowers pop more. Oh, good. Okay, that's good. That's what I wanted to try and do, really. Yeah. Oh, it started blowing a gale. Yes, it's a little bit windy here too. Actually, funny enough, I'm looking at a card that Martina sent me, and the colours are really similar. Really similar. Yellows and greens and everything. But ironically, I think she was inspired by something I'd done a while back. So, yeah. Right. I think I'm going to stop there, guys, because I'm really sorry. I'm quite tired, and it's... If I don't stop soon, it means that I go to bed even later, and I can't quite afford to do that at the moment, because I'm down for doing the kids' devotionals in the morning with my daughter and her homeschool buddies, and then I'm also teaching the I think Amanda knows Martina enough to know when she's joking. Martina, I think it was fine. I was up late last night, Lorraine, and then I'm doing the history lesson tomorrow, guys. I'm doing Shakespeare. So I've done a little bit of research about Shakespeare. Well, I'm just following this history book, so the work's kind of done, and I found a nice little video to show the kids. I should find it easy, really, because I did do Shakespeare at school for A level. So there we go. Right, so this piece here is really designed to cut up into threes, or we might even get 4 slimline cards out of this, because it's so busy. You don't really want a lot of this on a card. So let's recap then the colours that we've used. We've used So Saffron, Daffodil Delight, Smoky Slate, Basic Grey. Look at the state of my ink pads. Granny Apple Green, Pear Pizzaz, and Tuxedo Black ink. Okay. And then stamp sets wise, we have used Life is Beautiful. Oh, no, I did bring this out, but I didn't end up using it. But if you've got that, because it's got leaves in it and things, you could maybe throw that in. To a Wild Rose. Would make a lovely self-closing box, says Delinda. Oh, it might do. Now, I was thinking of doing one of those because someone suggested I stamped on the inside so that you could see the inside bit. But I thought I did do that last week, so I might leave it a couple of weeks and then I'll revisit that idea. Sorry. To a Wild Rose. All Things Fabulous. Oh, I forgot the butterflies. And Positive Thoughts. Right, let's quickly do this and then I'll go. Get the right size block. Love this one. Love them all, actually, says Jane. Oh, you're too kind. It's okay for you to not like some, you know. I don't mind. I don't get offended. You know, because at the end of the day, sometimes we have our favourites and sometimes we don't, you know. Might have the wrong, you know. Some colours just remind us of things. Like, I've got loads of friends who don't like green. I think they're crazy, but, you know. Okay, where do I put the butterfly? I'm trying not to actually... I don't really want it to touch that middle of that bit there because it clashes a bit. I'm going to have to colour this butterfly in, otherwise it looks a bit odd. Right, let's see, where can I have... Where's the space for one? there. I should have done the butterflies earlier before I did those sparkle star things. Oh yes, that's a good idea, Martina. Yes, I saw your collection of butterfly stamps. You have some missing though. I nearly commented and said you know, you haven't got butterfly wishes yet, and I think you would really like that stamp set because the butterflies in that are so realistic. Maybe Santa could bring you that one, Martina. All right, I'm going to have to colour these in. I'm going to grab some yellow and I'm going to grab some green because I'm not sure what I'm going to colour them in with. Oh, excuse me, I'm just going to have to blow my nose. You lost his phone number. Oh, you could do. I don't have them though. Who's that? Sue. Oh, do you mean the blender put brushes? The blender brushes are probably a bit too big. Is that what you mean? Yeah, they're probably a little bit too big, to be honest. Yeah, shame about that really. Okay, so this has already got quite a bit of green. Sorry, my teeth fell out then. Bit of green. Hi, Vanessa. Good morning, Australia. There we go. Just helps him to show up a little bit more. This is the lighter green. So I thought, oh, well, if I put that down first and then I can go in with the... That's okay, Sue. Good idea, though. But don't you worry, I will be using those brushes. They will be making an appearance because they are fabulous. Oh, that is true. In Germany, it is the morning. A very early morning. Oh, thanks, Glenna. Not sure this is the right colour. This needs, I think these need to show up a little bit more. So I've coloured this in with the dark Daffodil Delight. So what I'm going to do is with the light Granny Apple Green is then go around the edges to make them a bit more obvious. Does that make sense? See, it's subtle. So this just proves you can use the alcohol pens on top of ink. It's probably something that we don't tend to see that often, but it's absolutely fine, it works. Okay. Yeah, I think because this butterfly design is very, it's got high contrast in it, hasn't it? Oh, sorry, I'm just going to get that so you guys can see it. Because it's got high contrast, it almost can't be left without some sort of colour in them. So it is worth getting your pens out. Could always put a little bit of Winker Stella on them as well if you want to. This pen, I've used this quite a while, haven't I? So similar again, it's got a lot of yellow behind this, so it's really not showing up as well. So I'm going to bring in the green. Oh, thank you, Bonnie. Yeah, sometimes it's worth just keep adding, keep adding. It needed a focal point, didn't it? It needed something to contrast. So these alcohol pens are fabulous. I have to admit, they were the sort of things that when they first came out, I was like, do I really need them? But the more I've used them, the more I've loved them. You know, and I'm not a big sort of colouring in type person. You know, I don't sit and colour images all day. But for things like this, it just helps, doesn't it? Right, let's scroll out a bit. Scroll out. Yeah, I think especially for that one, because I've gone quite green on that one. That's more green than I intended. Let's see if I can get rid of some of that with the yellow. Let's put more on it. Everyone knows more is more, so let's pile it on. Yes. Yes, indeedy. Just going to test out my wink. And of course, we're going to have to do like speckles with the Winker Stella, aren't we now? Now we've started. This smells like I've put additional alcohol in this. So there's a top tip I learnt from France Martin, one of the top demos in America. I'm sure it was her. She says what she does is when your Winker Stella runs out, just stick a bit of alcohol in the barrel, because it, even though it's run out of liquid, you've still got a lot of sparkle in there, and you just need to wake it up. So I think I might have done it with this one because I can smell it's a bit stronger than normal. But look, there's still loads of glitter in there. And then just do the good old smacking it down. There we go. It's like it's got fairy dust all over it now. There we go, guys. All done. So as I said, this is kind of, the thought is to create maybe 4 cards out of this. So I would perhaps cut that, you know, like that. So you've just used that panel there. Have a look at this. So yeah, maybe cut it there because I don't want to chop off a butterfly wing, do I? So I'll have those 2 there. And it means then you've got a space for a sentiment at that point there. Let's just have a look at that. So that would cut off nicely like that. Then you'd get 3 butterflies on there, like that. And then you're left with that there. So when you're cutting it up, you don't necessarily have to go, oh, I have to do it in 4 equal parts. Go with the flow of the, you know, how the design has turned out, you know. and then that will dictate to you where you cut it. And I can imagine, you know, maybe a little stripe, a strip down the side of like black and white stripe, or, you know, that kind of thing. We've got some really beautiful black and white papers coming actually in the spring catalogue. So, you know, a little strip of black and white. I love that kind of thing. Just a bit of high contrast next to this would look fabulous. Or texture, you know, it's nice sometimes to pair this sort of thing with a plain piece of card, but with some additional texture on it. So maybe next week we'll come back and we'll, you know, make it into cards. All right. So, right. Oh, you have. Oh, was I frozen? Sorry about that, guys. The butterfly's beautiful, isn't it? It's this one from Positive Thoughts. Yeah, it's a lovely little set actually. I've used the butterfly loads. I've used that loads. I've used the flower quite a bit. I have struggled with that flower, but I do have a nifty trick for that. I twist it. I stamp and then twist and then stamp again. And I think that's the one thing I have struggled with this particular stamp set. It's got these high contrasts, which when you're pairing it with other things that perhaps haven't got that same level of high contrast, it can feel a bit weird. So, but anyway, you find your way around it. So, yeah, they are cute, aren't they? Super cute. Oh, where are those butterflies that Linda sent me? Some lovely butterflies in the post. She made a card and she put a butterfly on here. Oh, where's that butterfly gone? Oh, sorry, Linda, it's come off. It's probably somewhere on my desk. It's flown away. I think I might have just knocked it off by accident. Anyway, I'm just thinking I've got these little butterflies. Right, take care, Reet. Off to bed, ladies. Very long days and very short nights. Oh, that's no problem. I'm going as well. Yes, I do like the feather. I don't use it as much, but sometimes I use the feather like a leaf, because it's kind of a leaf shape, isn't it? So you kind of like tuck it in different places, which is quite fun. So yeah, these would make great slimline cards. Yeah, a little bit of ribbon, you know, nice sentiment, I'll be fine. Right, have a great day, everybody, whatever you're up to, or great evening, great night, get to sleep, and we'll see you again soon. So thank you for joining me for today's One Sheet Wonder, and we'll see what we can do with this next week. Take care, guys. Bye.